Good morning. I just came back from farmer's market. I picked out this watermelon myself. It's pink. Whitish pink. I think this is the worst watermelon I have ever picked out. And he paid for it. So, I hate watermelon season, don't you? Because you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's lovely, sometimes it's wonderful, but sometimes it's like this. Bad watermelon day. Where are you? This is a video for your channel.
I'm going to complain about a freaking watermelon? Yeah, you're mine.
We've just discarded one video.
We get $30 worth of crappy coupons for the farmer's market for produce.
Oh, don't knock it. I've already spent all mine.
Well,
I wish I had some more. And
well, obviously you do, because I spent mine. I could spend mine. I hate the farmer's market.
Oh, sit down here and shut up. You hate the farmer's market.
Well, I don't hate it. I just severely dislike it. I think it's a pretentious piece of.
Pretentious! I don't even know what that word means.
Well, that's what
they're farmers.
No, they're not. They're con artists.
He and I have just had a major argument because he finally agreed to discard a 33-minute video that I said was too long-winded. Took too long for us to say anything that was interesting, and we just argued and argued. Finally, I accidentally didn't record part of it, and so ha ha ha. Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. I really didn't.
I know. I've studied psychology all my life. I didn't major or minor in it in school, but I've always been doing it for 50 years or more. And you know what? Subconsciously, we do things that we may not know consciously. So therefore, she did not like it, and did not like it. But she was going to placate me by putting it up, but then guess what happened?
Oh, it met with an accident. Sorry.
What a surprise.
I told him we are already lucky, completely lucky that anybody,
lucky?
People watch us at all. And then
what makes you think people
wants
watch us?
To lay a 33-minute video cut in two. And I didn't like it because I looked too fat in it. I said, please, let me make another one.
Well,
wearing this outfit.
Shouldn't we stop this right now and take a look back at it?
So much prettier.
Well, she's looking a little too fat there. We might have to do it. We're going to put something else on or something like that.
So I didn't like it because I looked too fat in it, for one thing. And, but anyway, we're really getting into this idea that we've got to include more people in our videos. We have got.
Wait a minute.
I am.
That's your idea,
yes.
Not mine.
And tomorrow morning I have an appointment with a guy who used to have a drag queen act. He thinks that's not going to be an interesting interview. I think it's going to be very interesting. And then he said that after that interview, he might do his act for you. Might. If we can, work out all the details. So tomorrow, the next time I put a video up, it's going to be down to the park, me talking to a farmer drag queen.
Yeah, but the problem...
And he's charming. I like him.
There is no such thing as a farmer drag queen. They don't grow out of it. They just grow older.
You don't know anything about drag queens. That's what I'm going to interview him about.
How the hell does she know what I know about?
Well, because I'm going to talk to the real thing.
I was sophisticated. I used to go to school, and there were people living next door, not one horse or cow or anything like that. Did not have a pig for a penny. I didn't know. I had actually people that I actually talked to and corresponded with, communicated with.
And
I'm
then,
getting too far with this.
then I met a lady who said she used to sing with Motown. I told her I wanted her to be in a video. Now, I don't know whether I can get these people or not, but I just try. You know, people aren't used to being, taking videos, you know. I ask them, they say, oh, well,
Well, I don't think there's anybody.
And they don't ever intend to let me do it. They won't let me
of course
make
they're
an
not gonna do
actual
that.
appointment.
They'll keep you on a string all the time. Yes, well, yes, I'll call, don't call me, I'll call you. Okay? That's the way life is. And because, first of all, see, I am so, there's several words I'm not going to use in public, but I just don't care. You know, at my stage, and I've enjoyed my life basically up until I met her, and then after that it just went
down.
Then I bought this camera, and then it went, and then the camera died. What do? I go out and revitalize it, right? Oh,
it works better now than as good now as it did when it was brand new.
Listen, for what I paid for it, it better work as good.
Yeah, so he just got a camera stuck in my face all the time if I'd let him. But I restrain him. I hold him down and I say,
no, wait a minute. There have been several times when you got into one of your snits, huffs, snarky things, and you start to get up and leave, and I take the camera and I go, and it's not sticking in your face on
he likes
this one.
to get me at my worst.
Well, that's usually your worst when you're walking.
He thinks
out
that's
the
the
door.
most interesting, when I'm at my worst. I'm eating or something.
No, that wasn't what I was talking about.
So, anyway, I'm going to go throw this watermelon away, and then I'm going to go upstairs and play some Scrabble. I've had to take back up the game of Scrabble, playing against myself, because my sore neck, my eyes were inflamed. I couldn't read, only just a little while. So I've had to do Scrabble. So my day consists now of Scrabble, the internet. I wrote one chapter on my memoirs, and I have not helped him with his dishes for days. He went and got my meds for me today, so I've got to think of something nice to do. But you know what I plan to do?
I know. I don't want to. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Let it be a horrible expression of your.
And he brought a chicken home today. Roast chicken barbecue.
Yeah, it's already done.
And I swear to God, I have told, have you put that in the fridge yet? You know, we fight every time he brings one home because I want it in the fridge immediately. Remember, chicken, you don't leave chicken out. He wants it to sit there.
No, you wash your hands when you're cleaning the kitchen.
He wants it to sit there and till he gets ready to eat. Well, by the time he gets ready to eat, that chicken might be on its way to self-destructing.
It's already what it is.
It'll spoil. We have this argument all the time. Please refrigerate the chicken. Please, just as soon as I can possibly get him to refrigerate, I do. And I think it's still out there, and he hasn't eaten anything. And I'm going to go take this watermelon and throw it away and do my afternoon work. So I'm going to talk real fast and get this thing done real fast, and we're going to say something real strong, and it's going to be a better video than the one I wanted you to throw away.
Well, when's it start?
He's sulking.
That's sulking. When is it going to start? Oh, we're talking about his garbage here, right? And food that might spoil. Is that what life's all about? Don't say something important. What'd you have in mind?
Well,
the government might,
ask me.
The government might go defunct in August the 2nd if we can get the debt level back up again. You know what I mean?
He
now that's important,
and
I might lose my Social Security benefits. I might start crying right here on camera.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I couldn't resist. I can't resist these flakes. But
tell them about what you and your kids I mean, when your sisters used to pick on each other. Like,
Oh,
you looking for headlights or
Dandruff.
what?
We were taught to pick.
God.
Oh well,
Jesus.
don't, you know.
Don't start that. Huh. Isn't that wonderful?
But you must agree, I look pretty good in this blouse, and no cleavage. It's just right. Well, hurry up and talk faster, because I'm going to turn this thing off, and I'm going to turn it off this time in a timely manner. So you better get talking.
What is a timely manner?
No longer
is this
than
a legal
15
term that you
minutes,
picked up someplace?
but the very most.
15. It's only been on for 5. It seems like it's been on for an hour.
30.
Holy crap!
Give him another few minutes, and he will take them every time.
Yeah. What we be talking about now? Let's see. We want to talk about clothes. We want to talk about. Should I shave today? Should I take a shower this week? I don't know.
Well, if we should get into something important, something really critical.
Like what?
You never
have done.
You need to think of it faster.
4 or 5 years,
think of
and nothing's ever critical.
Faster.
Never happened critical.
No, you haven't. But I have thought of a lot of stuff that was critical.
I have,
because I'm still thinking. He's not thinking.
If you had any
His
money,
thinking is on hold.
If I had any money, I would sue you.
He didn't like the pain of thinking, so he found a way to stop it. Effectively, right?
Well, it's like your daddy
said. Stop the thinking. Stop the thinking.
You're born insane, and you keep working for it ever since. You know, it's a disease in the family. You know, we don't know how it started, but it's you know, like it's like one of them weird things. You know, like you got a kid that's got a little DNA problem, and they produce syphilitic children, you know, big heads.
Well, see, he forgets that.
I happen to know a family like that, so not my family, but.
Yeah. He forgets.
You have a vasectomy.
And I have to keep reminding him that I am the sober one of the two.
That's pretty sad, isn't it?
I am the best thinker. And he hates to think that. You know, men always assume that they're the best thinkers. They're paid to think. They come into this world prepared to think. Well, he had such a giant brain that he thought he could put his on hold. You know, he could put it on half function and outdo everybody else, just like that. In other words, he could drink and it didn't slow him down. I mean, he could still beat all the competition. Well, that might have been true years ago, but now here's the competition.
This ought to be a pip, right?
This is the competition that's passed him up and is very aggravated at his pace.
I did not see.
I don't care
if
his IQ was originally higher
tid you honk
than mine. My output and my sobriety has caused me to zoom right by him. And
why didn't you honk and wave while you were going? I didn't know you were doing that.
I have to keep reminding him, hey,
beep, beep.
Don't push that camera right in front of my face and ask me to make a video every 5 minutes. I'm the heavy thinker around here, and you're starting to work me a little hard.
I know. I admit
I'm going to object.
That you are heavier.
Yes, I am. The heavier thinker.
And heavier than I am, too.
Yes, but if you add it all up, the pounds have not slowed me down as much as
So what are you going to do on your 80th birthday? Because, you know,
I'm going to get up and think. So there.
Well, I thought you
Buster.
I thought you. You know, I don't. If you get close, I don't know what those bees have a tendency to spritz all over your face.
Oh, you don't have anything left.
I thought you were going to visit your daughter and see her new.
Yes, I am. I'm going to go to my daughter's on my very birthday She is living in a new house. I'm going to see the new house. She's living out in the Phoenix wilderness just outside of town. She saw a coyote yesterday at the mailbox, and they said the people that owned the house called the police just before they left because a mountain cougar was sitting on the fence. So now she's kind of concerned. I told her she ought to be. So I'm going to go check out her place and see if it's safe for children. Give her my advice since I was raised in the wilderness, so
And you
I know.
And you've never left.
I never went to sleep at night, but the coyotes howled put me there.
Well, you
I'd hear those coyotes howl every night, So
well, I used to know back in the St. Louis area, a couple of girls that came from, the boondocks.
Mm-hmm.
And one when I was living with, she said, well, they didn't talk like that. She said, you can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. Get it?
Yes.
You've been around the wilderness. Unfortunately, you've never left the wilderness, and you're still there.
Right. So I've got a fresh, wild view of things still.
Right.
That's why I am still going strong.
Now stick this up on my channel and get it over with.
Okay.
Hey.
I told you we could make a shorter one if we tried.